Alright, welcome to my Kong and Mechagodzilla early gameplay and review. So first of all, shout out to Epic Games for sending me this entire bundle early. This comes to the item shop tomorrow, January 16th. So for those of you in Europe, it's not tonight's item shop reset, but the next one. So let's take a look at everything you get and how much it's going to cost. So there's two skins. We've got Kong, and it says King of the Hollow Earth and Great Apes, and then Mechagodzilla. It says a biomechanical anti-titan weapon made by Apex Cybernetics, and this one is reactive with another style. So the other style is just the reactivity on or reactivity off. And as you can see, periodically he will glow this incredible red right there. Look at that. That looks amazing. So I'm assuming that's on eliminations, but we'll find out. And again, if you don't like that for some reason, you can just turn it off with this one. Now, I think they did a really good job with Kong as well. He's got his beast glove on right there, and then he bangs on his chest as well. So he looks pretty realistic, I'd say. He's even got scars across his chest there. Just a menacing figure. Look at that. Not too shabby. So for the back blings, this is the beast armor plate. Now this is reactive as well. Let's see if it does anything right here. Okay, so normally it shows the reactivity in the locker here, but I don't see this doing anything. So we'll have to experiment with that in-game. Now, the Mechagodzilla's back bling is called Proton Exo Boosters, and it actually fits quite nicely on his back there. It's kind of weird because it blends in with his spikes on his back. Let me just show you on Kong. So you can see it does have some of the spikes on it. It's got 3 of them. So when you put it on Mechagodzilla, it literally looks like it's part of his spine already, and it kind of separates to the side. I'll show you in-game, but it's kind of hard to explain. Long story short, it fits perfectly on his back, is what I'm trying to say. So for pickaxes, we've got the Proton Drill, and this one attaches right to Mechagodzilla's hand, and it swirls around. That looks really, really good. And then we got Kong's Battle Axe. It says a Hollow Earth axe fit for a king. So that looks to be a femur bone or some kind of bone there. Interesting. We do not have a glider, though. However, we do have 2 wraps, the Cybernetic Scream. This, of course, is for Mechagodzilla. And it is reactive. Let's see if we can trigger it here. Oh, wow, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Got that red beam coming out there. And then Kong's is called Roar Power. Let's see what this one does. That's pretty cool, too. It's got a nice picture of Kong down there. That's not bad. And then lastly, we do have one emote, the Beast Glove. You can see it goes right on your hand, and then bam, you smash the ground. So I'm curious to see if there's any special effect when you do it with Kong. We'll test that in just a second. So what are the V-Bucks prices for all these things? Well, Mechagodzilla, who comes with the back bling, is 1,800 V-Bucks, 1,800. And then his Proton Drill Pickaxe is sold separately at 800. And his wrap, the Cybernetic Scream, is sold separately at 500. And then the Kong outfit is 1,500 V-Bucks, 1,500. It also comes with the back bling. His pickaxe is 800 V-Bucks, and his wrap is 500 V-Bucks. And then the Beast Glove emote is only 400 V-Bucks. So that's a pretty cheap price for an emote. And then if you want the entire bundle, so both skins, both back blings, both pickaxes, both wraps, and the emote, it's 2,800. So $2,800 for the entire bundle. Now there's also a new car, the Nissan Skyline GTR R32. But I'm going to do a separate video on this because this would extend this video quite a bit. There's a lot of decals with this one, so stay tuned for that. I'll do that separately. Okay, so let's start with Mechagodzilla. So for a glider, you can use the Mothra, which is currently locked in the Battle Pass until a few more days. But when this gets unlockable, obviously, it's going to be a great choice for Mechagodzilla. So for a glider, until we get Mothra, I think you could use the Sky Carver. It's kind of red and silver, just like Mechagodzilla. Or maybe the Sky Scout, which has this orangish red plus steel color. I'm going to try this one, I think. Let's see how that looks. All right, so let's hop into my review map, and if you want to test things yourself on my map, it's 8325-5281-3616. Okay, here we go, Mechagodzilla. Let's see how this glider looks that we picked. Again, it's called the Sky Scout. Okay, that's not too bad. So you can see that the silver chrome on Mechagodzilla is quite dark in comparison to this glider, which is a very, very light silver. So there's definitely a difference there, but it's not too bad. And I do like the animation on the glider too. Okay, so first of all, you can notice that the pickaxe is fully animated. In the locker, it looked like it spun slowly, but man, is that going fast. It's just a whirlwind of spinniness right there. So, looks pretty good. The tail moves occasionally, just like you would anticipate with Godzilla. We do have a little bit of glow. I'll turn the lights off in a minute. Let's take a look from the front real quick. Oh man, so they messed up the emotes. It's supposed to default to your favorites, your locker emotes, I mean, and it goes to some other stupid section every time. It's dumb. Okay, anyway. So from the front, it looks like his eyes might just glow. And remember, he is reactive. I'm assuming that's with the limbs. Oh, now there's a basketball right there. Crap. Okay, so first of all, let's test the pickaxe pullout sound as well as the swing and contrail and splash effect. So I'll be quiet a minute. Here you go. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I mean, there's kind of a motion blur contrail, and that's about it. The swing animation is just okay. Nothing really fancy there. Let's see a splash. Oh, no, no splash effect. We're starting out disappointing. Any weak spot reactivity? Okay. Well, the best part about this pickaxe by far is the animation on it. I wonder what it's going to look like on another character as well. Alright, let's hit my friend here. Well, at least it makes the drill sound effect. Okay, now wait a minute. I was glowing there just by doing damage. Okay, so that is the reactivity. It's not even getting kills, but we'll focus on that in just a second. So, first of all, let's look at first-person perspective. Let's just see what that looks like. Ha! The tiny robotic hands there. That's interesting. It almost looks a little comical. So we can see the wrap really good here. Let's fire that while we're at it. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. I'll put this on the wrap skin as well. So that's Godzilla's mouth right towards us, and it fires that beam out. So I think both wraps, the Kong one as well, are going to be phenomenal. I mean, look at that reactivity. That's nice. Okay, let's go off that, and we'll do the full 360, and we'll turn it nighttime. So you can see the back bling does light up, and he's got a little bit of glow on his arm and then his eyes. So now you can see the red a little bit. I'm very confused why they didn't give it a red splash effect. I mean, clearly there's a red contrail there. And then here's the wrap. That's awesome. That is one of the cooler wraps I've seen. Okay. Now how about the aim down sights? I don't see anything that would be obtrusive here. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad. You can see his spikies on the top, but they're not in your way in any way. You can see above him quite nicely. And luckily his arms are not that bulky. He's got a weird little contraption on his shoulder joint there, but it's not too bad. Alright, let's turn the lights back off and deal some more damage here. So it looks like any damage you dish out will trigger the reactivity, I think. Let's just double check. Okay, let's see how long it lingers. Alright, let's try that again. Here's one shot. So that made his tail light up. Now, a full elimination. Wow. Okay. So that lasts a long time. Holy cow, that was great. All right, let's try that again. So here's one bullet. That makes the tail go up. Let's do two this time. Okay, that makes everything light up. And that one just slowly trickles. Do some... Oh, man. And then on a limb, the entire body lights up. That's crazy cool. All right, let's open a chest and see what that does, if anything. Nope, nothing doing there. I imagine if you keep on shooting, you'll stay red forever. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let me go back to first person, and let me try to eliminate you like this. We'll see the full effect here because we'll see everything. It's so hard to aim when you're in this perspective. There we go. You can see that awesome red glow. Look at that. This is a very, very cool skin. It's like a souped up Terminator skin. That's awesome. So I'm quite impressed with this one, other than there being no splash effect for the pickaxe. That just boggles my mind. Okay, so let me take the back bling off, and we'll see what that looks like. So again, you can see the red boosters there, and it does add a little bit of glow, but I think it looks really good. So now you just have his normal spine, and there's no glow whatsoever there. So if you don't like standing out that little bit, then just don't run a back bling. But it looks just fine without it. I just feel like with the wrap being red, the reactivity being red, you kind of need that to match the full effect of all the red that you get. But again, you can turn the reactivity off. Oh, look at this. He got the Terminator. Okay, so even here, you can see the color difference. This is what I was talking about with the glider. To me, that is silver. And I'm kind of more a grayish color. But the glider that I picked would work perfect for that skin. Whereas this one is just a little gray. Pretty sweet, though. All right, let's do the emote while he's in there. So, again, it's called the Beast Glove. Ah, Transformer. Okay, so for Kong, you could probably use any of the Peely gliders. I picked the Nanabrella. Ta-da! It's got a crown on the top as well. Plus it matches his glove as well as his back bling. I really want to know what this back bling does. But any Peely glider would work, I think. Or you could use the Mothra one as well when it comes out. I really feel like Kong and Mechagodzilla should have got gliders. That would have been sweet. Okay, so let's see what Mr. King Kong can do here. First of all, the pickaxe looks so minuscule compared to how big this character is. Just a very plain looking character as you would anticipate. He's just covered in fur. But he's very realistic looking. Like I said, I think they did a phenomenal job with this skin. From his facial features to just his general appearance, I think he looks great. Okay, so let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound, swing, contrail, splash, all that good stuff. I'll be quiet a second. Here you go. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what's on this pickaxe. Whatever that blue stuff is, it kind of has a little bit of a effect to it. So watch when I withdraw it. It kind of glitters a little bit. Again, I don't know what that is, but you can see the little sparklies come off it. And same thing when you swing it. You can see it leaves a little trail of, it almost looks like glitter, but I don't know. Let's see if there's a splash. Yes! They gave us a splash, and that's a nice one. That's nice and light blue. It's beautiful. Doesn't look like there's any secret reactivity here. How about versus a player? Got a nice glow to it. All right, let's turn the lights off and see what that looks like. So again, you can see that nice trail. Yeah, someone let me know in the comments what the heck that stuff is. So it's a good looking pickaxe, surprisingly. You can see that the middle kind of lights up a fire embery effect. That's not too bad. Okay, let's take a look from first person perspective here. Well, that's not bad. It kind of reminds me of Bigfoot just by seeing his hands and the arm there. Now check this wrap out though. This looks amazing. Again, you can see Kong's face towards us. And then the blast goes away from you. That's really cool. I think they nailed it on both of these wraps. So clean. All right, let's take a look at his aim down sights now. So he is a bulky character. And yeah, that's about what I would expect. So his shoulders are absolutely ginormous. But with that said, you can clearly see over the top of him and to the left. So that's surprising. So you can see how the wrap flows with that gauntlet on his arm. That's pretty sweet. And there's the reactivity again. Can't wait to see these on the wrap skin. You can see it kind of pulses as well. You shoot once and it flares up a few times. That's pretty sweet. So what the heck does this back bling do? That's what we're going to find out. Probably within a limb. Let's do the beast glove first. Ooh. So I don't know what the glove or the back bling signify. I haven't seen the latest movie, so maybe he wears those in that, but as you saw, it's got a nice reactivity. It opens up and kind of shocks a little bit. Let me turn the lights off and we'll do it again. Yeah, so it opens up and shocks a little bit. There's a blue glow and then it closes back up. That's interesting. So he's got a big scar across his back as well. Again, I feel like he kind of needs something on his back. He's just a bit too plain without it. Especially because his glove is that bright yellow. Okay, I got an important question for you here. Out of the two skins, let's see. If you liked Mechagodzilla better, jump up and down. And if you liked Kong better, emote. Okay, so Mechagodzilla, okay. I think they're both pretty good, but the reactivity on this one was kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. And both wraps are amazing. I kind of wish Mechagodzilla had an emote. Yeah, okay. I think that's all I need for now. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, man, that's hilarious. I'm leaving that in the video because... Oh, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So there you go. Two amazing skins. I'm really impressed with these. From the wraps to the skins themselves to the reactivity, they're both really clean. If I had to pick one of these two, oh boy, it's tough. I would have said Mechagodzilla, but we are getting a Godzilla skin literally in the Battle Pass in just a few days. So with that in mind, if you have the Battle Pass and you can only get one of these, I'd probably go with Kong, just because, like I said, you're going to get a Godzilla skin already. However, the reactivity is amazing on this one. The wrap is better on this one. The back bling flows nicely. I think I kind of like the pickaxe better on Kong, though. But he's a great looking skin as well. So I imagine we're going to get a lot more Titans coming our way soon. And we've got the Mothra glider coming too. So awesome stuff. Love both of these skins. Well worth it. And like I said, I will do a separate video on the Nissan Skyline GTR car, which also has some decals to go with these guys. So stay tuned for that. There you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.